Turning.
Where are you heading for, Ben?
Okefenokee.
You say you're going into that swamp?
Welcome, neighbor, welcome to the Okefenokee. Welcome, neighbor, welcome. You surely made our day. They should have seen us sitting right here. We thought you would never get here. So glad you did. So let's get on our way.
The Okefenokee covers about 700 square miles. It's one of the largest intact freshwater ecosystems in North America. It was established to provide a refuge and breeding ground for migratory birds and other wildlife. It also provides a habitat for threatened and endangered species. On this trek, a group of scouts will be paddling to Floyd's Island in the center of the swamp. But first, we'll spend one night at a shelter called Coffee Bay. That way we can take our time and enjoy the scenery. And the one thing Okefenokee is known for is its scenery. Actually, we could pull ours up back here.
There's one right at the place.
Had GPS going, so we're about 6 miles.
Makes sense. Where people
Like 5.7.
What was our speed?
About 2.5.
Really?
So it took us 2 hours to get here.
Okay.
So we're doing between 2 and 3 miles an
put
hour.
the canoes on that side over there.
So if we've got 8 miles tomorrow, we'll make it there in plenty of time.
Yeah, how do you?
All right. Dibs on this entire area right here.
I'm gonna sleep on top.
We
of
may
the
need to move the
picnic
table over there.
That's what they thought. It's not really what you expect when you think swamp.
Yeah. I guess that's Coffee Bay. With an alligator trail going right.
No problem.
Coffee Bay, along with several other platforms located throughout the swamp, allow for camping in an area that otherwise wouldn't be suitable.
Sure, and Jake saw the massive alligator.
I mean, they could just give him one of the wristbands saying he couldn't go on it. Just let him stay around. They didn't want him on property. They're kind of like the same thing got it.
It's the middle of February, and the early signs of spring are beginning to appear throughout the swamp. These things are not something you typically look forward to, but here in the swamp, where dry land is scarce, it sure is a welcome sight.
They do the same. Yeah. No, real nice. This game has about 1 million different color arts. deep. We don't have enough.
This platform is shown on the map as a day shelter. And the rule is, if you're camping here, you can't set up your tent until about an hour before sunset.
No driving.
That way, travelers on the swamp will have a place to take a break.
Just lie down. Ooh, I really like that. No. It's like a service. They still have a service merchandise store.
Oh, really?
And it was so weird. You walk in.
Yeah, right. And it's a fraction of the price of the.
That they yeah, I'm all about cleaning up the food.
Yeah.
What really needs to happen though, if you really want to
I think it's the fake food. I think it's all fake stuff.
Why can't it like
well, it's the meat too.
if they're sleeping in the not the Adirondacks, but the shelter, if they're sleeping in the shelter.
They're traveling at 3 BPA. Yeah.
Is this the place?
About halfway to Floyd's Island, we decided to take a quick break at the Canal Run shelter. Canal Run sits on the edge of a little piece of dry land, so it's one of the few shelters where you can have a campfire at night.
Bird's nest.
Yeah, there's a bird that was living in there.
What's the purpose of it?
Well, there used to be a logbook in there where everybody would sign stuff.
Got it.
Good.
Part of the way to Floyd's Island is across Cheshire Prairie. Once you leave the man-made canals that are lined with trees and get into the wide open prairie, you really start to get a sense of how big this swamp really is.
Break.
Yeah, and we were like kind of going slow through that open. So tomorrow, is it just an out and back?
It's
It's just going back. I think.
13 miles all the way back to.
Unless there's anything that you guys want to go see.
I mean, that open prairie was just unreal. It was so beautiful.
It was nice.
Loved
Yeah.
it.
Let's go find the cat.
It was like being on another planet.
Leave our stuff
And those
here.
alligators just couldn't care less.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah.
Did you hear a lot of them groaning out?
I'm gonna go
Did you
find
hear
them.
Oh, I heard that when we were on the Blue Trail in the
Yeah.
woods. I could hear them out in the prairie.
That's when we heard them too. We just
Actually, no,
hear
get on.
just a
This
rumble.
sounded like a big one too.
We were wondering on the way back, instead of going the way we came, can you cut down that through the prairie
Stay on the Blue Trail.
to, what is it? Potter
Round
Run?
top?
Yeah, round top.
Yeah.
And shave off a
shave
mile
off?
or two.
No, it adds miles.
Oh, does
Oh,
it?
does it? Is it more like this?
Go there.
You have sunscreen.
This is the question I have. Like, generally, there's some things where it's like, some things I understand why they were paid.
But you could. My thing is like.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna look at the map and see.
So they had railroad tracks cut through that mountain.
Couldn't go around it.
It's not the right width.
Can you come in this way? The island goes like
Yeah.
that. Okay.
What the heck is going on here? We got the Pendleton.
We napping.
We got the Big Agnes. Are y'all napping for real?
Yeah, trying to.
Kinda.
So I guess y'all sleeping in here.
Guess so. Where are you at?
I'm gonna be outside.
Why?
I don't know. I'll see if it rains or not.
Nice cabin right here. Gotta make the most of it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It don't smell bad. That's good. All right.
He's still filming.
Get some good wildlife sounds tonight. Some of it,
He has.
we just need to go over it.
Like he was the grub master, so he did the whole.
Paperwork processing and all that stuff. So if your paperwork's submitted and you haven't got an even board review yet, you're fine.
I'll allow you to have your chair back.
No, I saw that fake stuff in the grocery store. I was scared.
It's as fake as this. It's just as fake as this stuff right here.
You mean that's not real chicken?
No, chicken don't usually come in cubes.
They didn't freeze dry a chicken?
You've seen nuggets, right?
Yeah.
So it's made with real vegetables and spices.
Yeah.
Flipped inside out, right?
Yeah, so it'll dry. Like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It looks good though. It smells awesome.
Nice joy.
You can see that steam coming off of it.
And all those yummy veggies and the chicken. Getting all that good flavor on those dumplings. Right? Whoosh. Almost had one overboard.
Dang, I might start a cooking channel.
Those raccoons are like, wherever they are getting excited.
Well, I hate to disappoint them.
One good breakfast for me.
We probably won't have a hard time talking to everybody. Pepper. But it's a time thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
What time we want to get breakfast?
right.
Can you hand me that letter, Robert? He's a good man. One good breakfast. Yeah, it really depends on time. Depends on time.
One.
Yeah.
So that's like how we cooked at Sea Base, and that kind of felt like what kind of made it feel like Scout Light.
I guess you can take some water if there's water left over and stuff.
The weather was really warm while we were on Floyd's Island. The next morning, the forecast called for light rain, so we thought that would feel good while we were paddling. But we were about to find out that forecast was wrong. Feels good. The wind and rain came on us so suddenly that we were unable to get our rain gear on in time. Within seconds, we were soaked to the bone. And too far away from Floyd's Island to turn around. The only thing we could do was fight the wind and the rain and keep the canoe moving forward. We're going to stop right here and maybe these trees will give us a break from the rain. Yeah, here we go.
There's no point throwing on the rain jacket.
Woo.
That was fun. You see the alligator that was right here?
No.
Yeah, there's one right here. And then I was handing him his hat, and there was one right here in the water. It was cool. I've never seen an alligator that big. No. Thought about it.
The water level seems entirely
You already got some water, right?
It's higher right now, the water.
I'll show you guys.
Heck yeah!
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I regret taking off my rain jacket.
That's why it rained, dude.
Yeah.
You jinxed it.
Nothing like that wet underwear feeling.
Yeah, it's a little refreshing after a couple days, though.
Yeah.
Let's stop up here and wring it out. Wet.
The rain only lasted about 20 minutes, but it was cold. And it brought the temperature down quite a bit also. The nearest shelter is Canal Run, which is a mile away, so we decided to head that way so we could change into some dry clothes and warm up.
What are they doing? Are people there? Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Somebody there?
There's like a whole big group and they're all sleeping right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh. You should be off the platform by now.
Let's haul in.
Yeah. It's starting to rain again too. I really want to check the camera.
On the way back to Canal Run, we met the lead canoes coming in our direction. They told us that the platform was still occupied and the people that were in their tents asleep. So there was no room for us to change clothes and warm up. The next shelter is about 5 miles away. If we average 2 miles per hour, that's 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Boy, jinx it.
So we just decided to dig deep and make it there as quick as we could. I guess when you're soaking wet, the thought of dry clothes and hot coffee is a good motivator. We made it to Coffee Bay in an hour and a half. It sure felt good to have on dry clothes again and some hot coffee.
It feels so good.
Were moving, and then the rain fell out of the sky, and it was like 12 degrees. I screamed too. I was like, ah! And then
Boy, it was cold.
I was like, well, you know, it is February, and this rain's coming from like way up in the atmosphere. Of course, it's going to be cold. But I just never got warm. I kept like thinking I'd rally, but I didn't.
I mean,
Why do you think I was paddling so fast?
I know.
Just after a few seconds, everything was so wet.
Yeah,
It's like even if you did stop to get rain gear on,
it wouldn't matter.
why bother at that
I was
point?
like, that's what Joey said. We could get our rain gear on. I was like, then the inside of my raincoat's just going to be
Yeah.
wet. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I
Your own
debated
juices.
putting it on. And I was like, I'm wet. I'd rather just get to camp and change clothes and be wet this entire time and have a wet rain jacket at camp.
Same.
Yep.
Same.
Like there's a warm shower waiting for me somewhere.
Sometimes it's good to go places in this world that make you feel small. And to me, Okefenokee is one of those places.